Hello, yogis. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have time at the end of the class, leave feedback or give me a thumbs up. My name is Debbie Lash, and I'm your yoga teacher for today. Today's practice is going to be 30 minutes. It's a level 1 class, so whether you're new to the practice or you haven't practiced in a while, this is the perfect practice to bring you back to the mat and open the body and land you right where you need to be. Today I'm going to dedicate this practice to a friend of mine called Matt, who was a client of mine, but also a really good friend who is recovering from a serious illness. So he reached out to me and was looking to come back to the practice. So this is for you, Matt. All right, so let's sit up nice and tall. Gently bow the chin to the chest and take a moment to close your eyes and land on the mat. Just let the investigation from the inside out begin. And just notice where your energy is at today, how you're feeling. And where is your mind at? What are you thinking about? And physically, how does the physical body feel sitting here in Sukhasana, easy seat? There might already be a little tension or tightness in the hips. Maybe there's tightness in the back of the neck, the eyes. So just observing. Now linking your thoughts to the breath, inhaling to the top. Open the mouth, exhale all the breath out. Bring the hands together at prayer, bowing the chin to the chest. Inhale through the nose. Lips closed, exhale through the nose. Inhale, gently open the eyes. Lift the gaze. Okay, yogis, we're going to start today by lying all the way down on our back. If you've got blocks, fantastic. If you haven't got blocks and you're new to the practice, really great idea to invest in some. I really like Manduka blocks. You can get them on Amazon. So we're just gently going to roll ourselves all the way down. Pause here. Good. Just let the knees knock in for a moment. Bring your left hand on the heart, right hand on the lower belly. And just start to breathe, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Finding Ujjayi breath if you're ready. Voice of the practice. Inhale. Smooth, long exhale. Feels like the breath is grazing the back of the throat. Take a full body stretch. So we're just going to extend the right leg straight and then the left, arms up and over. I like to hook the thumbs, creating a butterfly shape in the hands, and flex your feet. Inhale through the palms of your hands down to your hips. Breathe in. And then press the breath out through the legs, out through your feet. Exhale. Good. And then flex the feet if they aren't already. Change the hook of the thumb so the other thumb's on top. Inhale through the soles of the feet. Inhale. And open the mouth, sigh it out. Bringing the hands alongside the body, just bend the knees, and we're just going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, palms facing up towards the ceiling, so you're in a position of receiving, and just gently roll your shoulder blades in towards each other. So there's a slight lifting of the sternum, your heart lifting up towards the ceiling, the sky. And take 5 cycles of breath here. Inhale through the nose. Lips closed, exhale through the nose. 4 more cycles of breath, just like this. If you're anything like me, I like to visualize the breath moving through the body. It helps me stay in the practice. So just imagine the breath coming in through the crown of the head, all the way, washing the spine to the tailbone. Breathe in. And then we press the breath out through the thighs, down through the feet. Exhale. So this is washing and nourishing every cell of your body. Inhale, crown of head. Pressing the breath out through the legs, out through the feet. Exhale. 2 more cycles of breath, just like this. Keep pressing the big toes in towards each other. Pinky toes pressing down into the earth. Last cycle of breath here. Inhale. Press the breath out through the legs, out through the feet. Exhale. From here, we're going to take a twist. So draw your knees together to touch, hands underneath the thighs. That's it. And draw the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg straight. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the thigh down towards your ribs, any amount, and point through your left toe. Left hand on the outside of your right knee, right arm out straight, or cactus arm if the shoulders are tight. Inhale here. And then exhale, just pressing the leg all the way over to the left. Stay here. 5 cycles of breath. You can either look straight up, or if there's no tension in the neck, you're going to look back to the right. So this is a really nice way to neutralize the spine, and then a nice abdominal squeeze. Good. 2 more cycles of breath. And change sides. Inhale, come back through center, and then change sides. Good. Draw the left knee into the chest. Inhale here. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. Exhale, twist all the way over. 5 cycles of breath. And just observe and notice how it feels by changing the legs, how that feels in your body. Maybe you're feeling some tightness or tension in the shoulders. Might feel the spinning of the ribs suddenly feels quite hard to breathe because your diaphragm is twisting here. So really just observing. This is what the practice is a practice of observation. Inhale, come back through center. Pause here. Good. Hands on the back of the thighs and a nice little rock and roll forwards and backwards. That's it. Just waking up the spine. And it should feel nice and playful. Don't worry how far you can go back, but pause in Navasana. And then you're going to rock all the way forward. Cross your legs at the shins and notice which leg is in front. For me, my left leg is in front, and then flex the feet. Inhale, lift both arms up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold and bow. So this is going to feel nice release through your lower back, the sacrum, and it's an outer hip stretch. And you can have your palms on the floor, or we call this cupcake fingers when we lift the palms up and come up onto our fingertips. And this encourages the forearms to lift up and away from the floor. Actively flex the feet, pressing the sides of the feet into the earth. Inhale, lift the chest. Maybe you're going to tiptoe those hands slightly forward. Exhale. Good. 1 more cycle of breath here. And walking the hands back towards the feet. Change the cross of the leg. So now my right leg in front of the left. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward, fold, and bow. So again, reposition the feet. We press down through the feet and your sit bones to inhale, lift the back ribs up. Exhale, just creating space by walking the fingertips slightly forward. Just make sure that the sit bones are rooting down. So pressing down into the earth. As you inhale, lengthen the chest away from your tailbone. Exhale, forward, fold, and bow. And don't get caught up on how far forward you can fold yourself. You might be up like this, and this is perfect, just as it is. Walking the hands back towards the body. Good. We're going to rock forward. A lot of you, if you've got sensitive knees, are going to swing the legs back. Otherwise, you're going to roll forward onto the hands and knees. Good. Cat-cow. Let's start by stretching out the wrists. I like to spin my fingers back towards my knees, and then I just pedal it out. Now, your hands might only turn to the side, and that's fine. It's just really just finding that nice stretch and meeting your body where it is today. If you can, you're going to keep the fingers facing towards the knees. If it's too much, just spin the fingers back to facing the front of the mat. Good. Inhale, lift the back ribs up and just circle round on the wrists. Say 3 times one way and then pause at the top and unwind it. 3 times the other. Good. And spinning the fingers facing forward, drop the belly, inhale, heart lifts. This is cow pose. Exhale, round and round, cat pose. Bidhalasana, cat-cow, inhale, heart lifts, movement to breath. Exhale, round and round. Good, 3 more. Just close your eyes and just notice the breath moving through your body like a wave, nourishing and healing. Good. Inhale, heart lift. Exhale, round and round. Good. We're going to step the hands forward, tuck the toes under, and just start to gently lift the knees up and back, coming into our first downward facing dog. This might be your first down dog in a while, so notice just how it feels. For most of us, this feels pretty good, this pose. If your hamstrings are tight, I want you to take your legs a little wider and bend your knees and then lift your sit bones up and away. Keep pressing down through your forefinger and your thumb. Good. And now everyone's going to step their feet together like you've got one leg. And now inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, press the heels down low. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, high tippy toes. We're just going to tiptoe our feet up towards the hands. Hands on our shins. Lift up halfway. This is called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more like this. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Last one here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stay right here. Some of you are going to hook your elbows and drop the head. Some of you might want to bring your hands onto the sacrum. This really depends on the mobility in your shoulders, whether you want to take the arms up and over. But everyone keep a bend in your knees. Hips are over the heels and a gentle nodding of the head. Yes, yes, yes. And then a releasing. No, no, no. Good. Start to engage the belly if you haven't already. And inhale, we're going to lift all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, take the press straight up. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Half lift. Breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana, hands on the shins. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your first plank pose. Pause here. We're just going to move forwards and backwards. So plank pose is a strengthening pose. It builds a lot of heat in the body. That's it. Inhale here. Exhale. Drop the knees, lower all the way down onto your belly. Pause. Slide the hands back. Baby cobra. Point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Squeeze the elbows in. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, cat pose. So we round the back. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Moving from here. Inhale, cat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to do 1 more round just like this, but stay here for 3 cycles of breath. Press down through the forefinger thumb. You can even have a look at your hands. Spread your fingers. Your forefinger wants to be facing straight ahead. Look at your feet. Make sure your feet are hips distance and your heels are hiding behind your big toes. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees, look forward and just step to the top of the mat. Half lift, hands on the shins, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, one more, just like this. Inhale, both arms up, breathe in, lift up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant the hands, step back, plank. Good, 3 cycles of breath here. If you want to step it up a bit and build a little bit of heat, maybe put the right foot off the floor. Just a couple of inches. Exhale, lower. Swap sides, hug the hips in. Find that feeling of cat pose in the upper back. Lower the left foot down, drop the knees to the floor, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, slide the hands back, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cat. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath. We're going to move from here. Inhale, float the right leg straight back. This is called 3-legged dog. And it's not about kicking your leg all the way back, but when you look through, you want to be able to see your toes pointing down. Inhale here, glide forward, knee to nose round. If you can't step all the way through, drop your left knee down, step your right foot between your hands. Low lunge. Good idea to have blocks here. Inhale, walk your hands to your knee. Exhale, just slide into that front thigh, lift the chest up. Good. 3 cycles of breath here. We're hugging the right hip in so the left hip can release forward. That's it. Lift the chest. Just breathing and focusing the exhale into where it may feel tight. 1 more cycle of breath here. Inhale, lift both arms up. Hook the thumbs like we did right at the beginning of class. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale here. We're going to lean over to the right. Inhale, lean over to the right. Breathing into the side body. Exhale here. Good. Hugging the biceps into the arms. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, both hands. You can use the blocks here. I'm going to bring the left hand onto a block, level 1. Inhale, top arm up. Here's a twist. You can stay right here, or you can take the arm up and over the ear. There we go. 3 cycles of breath here. Keep pressing down through all 5 toes of the back foot. Spinning the chest to the right. Chin near to the right armpit. Reaching through the fingertips. Make sure that top arm feels nice and sharp and strong. Inhale, top arm up. Exhale, both hands down. Good, move your blocks to the side. Tuck the back toe under. Step back into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we're going to move into the other side. 3-legged dog. Float the left leg straight back. Inhale. Knee to nose. Maybe drop the right knee down to step it through. Good. Inhale. Hands onto the knee. Exhale. Sink into the front thigh. Good work, yogis. Count the breath. Inhaling. Keeping lips closed. Exhale. That's 1 cycle of breath. That's it. 2 more. Hugging the left hip back, rolling, releasing the right hip forward. Have a look. Make sure your knee's over the ankle. Inhale, both arms up. Hooking the thumbs the abnormal way, so the other thumb is on top. Inhale, lift. Leaning over to the left. Exhale. That's it. 3 cycles of breath. Just breathing and stretching into the side body. Last one here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck the back toe under. Lift the back knee. Actually, we're going to keep the back knee down. We're taking the twist. Right hand on the block maybe, or it can be on the floor. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Good. Squeeze the hips together. Maybe you're going to just stay with T-shape. If your shoulders feel tight, keep the arm in T-shape. Otherwise, arm up and over the ear. 3 cycles of breath here. That's it. The most important part of the practice is the breath. So then there's a real tendency when we haven't been on the mat or are new to the mat that we stop breathing. We hold our breath in the poses. And this defeats the object. Good. Tuck the toes under. Step back into plank pose. Inhale here. Lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Good. We're going to step the feet as wide as the mat here. So walk the hands back towards the feet. And the feet are hips distance. And just gently unravel the spine, pulling yourself all the way up. Good. It's going to step long ways on our mat. That's it. In an ideal world, our wrists are over the ankles. So a lot of you will probably need to step your feet a little wider. Good. Now, once you're there, the tendency for a lot of people is the ankles, the heels turn in. I want you to pick the heels up and spin your heels to the outer edges of the mat. Good. And now we zip and lift from the pubic bone up to the navel. That's it. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, rotate the palms back. Inhale, hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders down, lift the chest, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold and bow. Stay here, 5 cycles of breath. That's it. So these forward folds are very grounding. And they're a physical folding inward. So when we close our eyes, we turn our attention in. So we get a good burst here of folding forward, grounding, softening wherever we can. That's it. One more cycle of breath wherever you are. Pressing through the feet, spread the toes, inhaling, lifting yourself all the way up. Exhale, step the feet together. Good, stand at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up on high on your toes. Exhale, bend the knees and lowering all the way down. Good, lower your sit bones to the floor. And we're gently going to lower ourselves all the way down. Pause here, bridge pose. Press the back of the arms down into the earth. Snuggle your upper arms in towards the body. Step the heels back towards your buttocks. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Think of this like cat-cow. Inhale, lift. Connect to breath. Exhale, lower. Good. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one here. We're going to lift up and stay up. Inhale, lift up here. Some of you are going to keep robot arms. Some of you are going to grab the edges of the mat. And if you've got the mobility in your shoulders, you're going to roll those shoulder blades in towards each other, clasp your hands, and then inhale, lift the hips. Press your big toes down in towards the earth. Exhale here. 3 more cycles of breath. So this is a wonderful heart opener. It's just opening in the chest. And a really gentle back bend. So we're strengthening and stretching the front and back body and our legs and our arms. Good. 1 more cycle of breath here. Inhale. Release the hands. Exhale. Lower down. Happy baby. Draw the knees into the chest. So option one is if your hamstrings are tight, you're going to come around the outside, grab the back of the thighs, flex your feet, and you're going to stay here. Option two, you're going to bring your elbows on the inside, maybe grab your ankles. Ankles ideally are over the knees, and you're going to stay here. Option three, you're reaching up to the outsides of the feet. Now kick the feet away from your face. That's it. So we're trying to get, the object is to get the lower back, your sacrum, connecting to the earth. So again, a really nice grounding pose as we connect and press our whole back body into the mat. Some people really feel good rocking side to side. I quite like this. And it just feels like it irons all the creases out of your back, out of the practice, maybe out of your week or weekend, wherever you are in your schedule. But some people do ultimately like to find stillness. So just stay wherever you are. Just find stillness. Close your eyes. Come back to the breath over and over again through the practice. And just observe when the breath falls away. It's normally when the body's finding stillness and then the mind wakes up. We're going to open the legs, hands on the back of the thighs for everyone. Legs into V shape and just circle the ankles round. So this is the same shape we made moments ago when we were standing on our feet in Pasarita Padottanasana. So now our legs are in V shape. That's it. And inhale, zipping the legs up. And exhale here. Put the thumbs underneath your buttock flesh. And just pause. Again, if your hamstrings are tight, your legs might be shaking a little bit. So you're just going to gently bend the knees. Otherwise, try and keep the legs straight, rolling the inner thighs. And this is a wonderful restorative pose. You can even take this pose to the wall. So you've got that support. But this is resetting your parasympathetic nervous system, bringing the body back into a place of rest and digest. So it's a really wonderful pose. Just calming the nervous system, calming your mind, bringing some effortless ease into the body. 3 more cycles of breath wherever you are. And when you're ready, point the toes and just gently lower your feet down, nice and slow. And pause at the bottom. Bend the knees. Just finish with a final twist. Arms in T-shape or cactus. Inhale, bend the knees into the chest. Exhale, drop both knees over to the right. Good. Pause here. Snuggle your knees up to your right elbow and either look straight up, inhale, or back to the left, exhale. But again, look back only if there's no pain in the neck. If it feels tight, listen to your body, look straight up. This is a lovely passive twist. It's a abdominal squeeze. It's really massaging and hugging all the intestines, so, it's creating space. And inhale, come back through center. Exhale here. Inhale here. Knees to chest. Exhale all the way over to the left. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale here. 5 cycles of breath. That's it. Just close your eyes. Notice how the pose feels from the inside out. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, come back through center. Ready for our final resting pose. Exhale here. So you can take the feet as wide as the mat. Your feet fall out. Bring the palms down alongside the body, and again a gentle rolling of the shoulder blades in towards each other. Palms are facing up, coming into your final resting pose. Let go of the breath and return to normal shallow breathing. Your eyes should feel soft. The throat is soft and your belly is soft. Your shoulders feel heavy and your arm bones feel heavy. And your legs feel as though they're melting in towards the earth. Shavasana. If you want to stay in Shavasana, please honor your practice and stay exactly where you are. Otherwise, wriggle fingers and toes. Landing back into your body, inhaling, lift the arms up and over the head, breathing in. And open mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, knees to chest. Draw your nose to the knee. Give yourself a squeeze and a big hug. Well done. And you're going to roll to the side. And then pressing yourself all the way up. Coming into easy seat, Sukhasana. Let's seal it in and close out the class. Hands at heart center, chin to chest. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up today. Thank your beautiful body for doing all the work as it does day in and day out. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me. It really is an honor and a privilege. Inhale, take the prayer to third eye. Namaste, exhale. Beautiful work, yogis. Please leave feedback if you have time, or simply give me a thumbs up. But most importantly, come back and join me again whenever you have the time.